Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to apologise for the lighting. This is something I was going to do earlier in the day, but I got busy, things happened as they do, and I've only just got round to doing it. It's now got dark, so I'm just relying on the lighting in the house to do this quick video. I've touched on it a few times on videos in the past, and the one thing that I do like to mention is to be consistent with what you're doing. Now, I use social media quite a lot, and if you don't use social media, I really urge you to do so. I know a lot of the older established agents, they've been around for a very long time. They don't really want to get involved in social media, but it is an important platform no matter what site you're on, whether you're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. They're all important platforms. I am across all of them except Twitter. I've just come off of Twitter because I wasn't happy with the way it was going. It was the way it was being run and all that's been going on. And in all honesty, it wasn't a platform that I was getting a lot of interest from a business point of view. So my main streams now are Instagram, LinkedIn, and I still do a little bit on Facebook, but I'm predominantly in some groups, business groups, so I've got a target audience for what I'm trying to put across. So this time of year generally is quiet for the suppliers. The interiors industry is a bit of a strange one because Christmas time, some parts of the industry are very busy because they're dealing with the consumer. Consumer wants things done before the holiday period starts. They may have relations come in. They want the house to look nice, etc. Some companies have got budgets that they've got to dispose of before the end of the year. So the commercial side gets quite busy. But as a supplier, everything is normally done and dusted by mid to end of October, maybe mid-November, and from that period onwards we start to see the orders drying up. It's the same every year, so it's not anything unusual, nothing happening in the economy to cause that to slow down. It's just something that happens on the supplier side of the industry. But as an agent myself, I actually worked into an extra week this year, which was very beneficial. I negotiated one of my biggest orders of the year, and I actually opened up a new account as well for one of my suppliers. So it was quite a good thing for me personally this year. So now it's the week running up to Christmas. I'm not out on the road. And it'll probably be the second week of January before I actually start getting back out on the road, because a lot of my customers take extended Christmas holiday. They close the business and they're maybe not back until the 3rd or 5th of January. So I do have quite a long period. I don't honestly like this time of year from a business point of view because it's very stop and start. Everything slows down. And you feel as though you should be doing something, but you're struggling to find things to do, which is a point that I want to get on to. Now, as mentioned, I am proactive on social media. So what I've done towards the end of last week, this weekend, and I'm going to be doing all of this week, is I'm putting little things out there on social media, whether it's a product placement I'm doing, or like I've done is I've put up a little video post on Reels with the hours that I'm working over the holiday period. Because I'm self-employed, my phone is always on, apart from Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day. I'm going to be accessible to all my customers. So although they may not be working, they may be taking time out just to get quotes together, or they may need new price lists. So I'm available for my customers to be able to offer that service to them. So it's little bits of information like that that I feed onto social media. It's a time of year where I clean up my customer database. I go through the ones that have been active, inactive, those that have sort of dropped by the wayside that I may revisit, I may not, depending on the type of business they are. Some customers' businesses have closed, so I just need to tidy all those sort of things off my customer data. And then it's planning ahead for next year. I'm looking at different strategies that I want to implement. I've got to be honest that I tend to have a little bit of a scattergun approach to how I plan my days. It's also dependent on which customers can see me on what days. But what I've been finding is I've been doing a lot of driving. I may be going down to Surrey one day, and then the next day I'll be over in Norfolk. So what I'm looking at trying to do is plan my week so that I'm spending a week in one area, and then the following week I'll do another area and see how that goes. The only spanner in the works that happens on doing that, which I've found in the past, is that you'll get a phone call from a customer that wants to see you. They may have a project, or they want to have an update. Or it may be a new customer that wants to open up an account, but they want to see the products. They want to see you as soon as possible. So then you have to jig your days about, and it's, to be honest, it's a bit of a pain, but you have to do it. You have to be available to your customers, because that is how we earn our money. So really the point of this video was just to tell you to keep being proactive, particularly with social media. Keep things moving. Don't just sit still. Go on to groups that are in your business sector. See what people are saying, see what people are asking. Put a little post out there, just, a picture of a product placement, maybe with prices if you can do that in your industry. So when it goes quiet, just find ways of staying motivated and and just keeping your name out there. That is the important thing, is promoting yourself. It's not always just about your brands, but if you're promoting yourself, you're the guy people are going to think of when they need something. May be something that you don't offer, but you may be able to give some advice to customers, and they appreciate that. They will come back to you. Last week, the first time I've done is that there was probably about 150 customers, and I sent them all individual emails thanking them for their business this past year, wishing them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, looking forward to seeing them in the new year. And I've had some really nice responses back from that. So that is something I've done for the first time this year. So that may be something worth considering doing. It's keeping your name in front of people. It's not just about the brand. You are a brand. You're an individual brand yourself. The brands you represent, they come and go, but you are always there. So it's important that you are giving this service to your customers and making yourself present to people that maybe don't know you, but they keep seeing your posts on social media. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing another video before Christmas. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you for watching the videos. I know they're not slick productions, but it's my way of just trying to get things out into people that are interested in sales, may need tips on how to do things. So please stay with them. I know sometimes they can be a little bit boring and I'm not the best in front of the camera. I've mentioned this before in past videos. So I really do appreciate everybody that clicks and watches. So thank you very much. So if you could click the like button, subscribe, perhaps put in the comments sort of thing that you would like to see so I can make it more interesting for you. But for now, thank you very much. All the best. Have a great Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you on the other side. All the best.